Wildcard is active ahead of Tuesday's Gameweek 31 Plus deadline. But first, let's take a look at how things are going so far in Double Gameweek 30 Plus. There's 5 out of 5 clean sheets at the back, after a fairly fortunate goalless draw between Villa and Sheffield United. Captain De Bruyne is off to a flying start, setting up Raheem Sterling for the opener before later converting a penalty. Ozil is the biggest casualty so far, having been completely left out of the squad to face Man City. Hopefully he makes a return against Brighton. Sergio Aguero was lively from the bench, where he picked up an assist but could have easily scored twice. And Leno racked up 9 saves to return 5 points in that first fixture and get the bench boost off to a great start, but it was followed by a disappointing defeat for Norwich and Cantwell. There's 76 points on the board so far, with up to 14 players remaining, and that's seen a rise up to just outside 100k. As mentioned earlier, the wildcard is in play for Gameweek 31 Plus, and here's how the latest draft is shaping up. Burnley have a favourable run to end the season, with Palace, Sheffield United and West Ham in the next 4 game weeks, so Nick Pope returns between the sticks. Only Liverpool have kept more clean sheets than the Clarets so far this season. The defence is fairly settled, with Alexander-Arnold likely to keep his place at least until Klopp shows any signs of rotation. He's joined by Harry Maguire, with United facing arguably the most favourable fixtures on paper. They restricted Spurs to just 1 big chance, and have shipped just 2 goals in their last 6 Premier League outings, keeping 4 clean sheets. Wolves are another side with promising fixtures to end the season, and with 9 goal involvements already under his belt, Matt Doherty has to be considered. No defender has fired as many efforts on target or been afforded as many big chances as the right wing-back this season. It's a fairly 50-50 choice between Mo Salah and Sadio Mané, so hopefully we'll glean some important information from the Merseyside derby this weekend, in terms of who looks to be in the better shape. Kevin De Bruyne and Bruno Fernandes are 2 fairly easy picks, central to everything their teams do going forwards, with penalty duties to bolster their appeal. It's tempting to find the cash for Heung-min Son, Richarlison or Martial, but in the price bracket just below, there are the likes of Harvey Barnes, Jack Grealish and Ismaila Sarr. The Watford winger had just put 2 goals past Liverpool before the break, and has averaged 6.9 points per 90 minutes since Nigel Pearson took charge in Gameweek 17. Southampton, Norwich and Newcastle are the next 3 sides to visit Vicarage Road. Having kept him throughout Double Gameweek 30 Plus with the end of season run in mind, Raul Jimenez is going nowhere. Alongside him, there could be a place for Jamie Vardy, though Marcus Rashford and Danny Ings remain alternatives. The Leicester forward currently leads the Golden Boot race, with 19 goals to his name this season, while only Mané, Salah and De Bruyne have picked up more FPL points. Diogo Jota is an option in the lower price bracket, but for now, Dominic Calvert-Lewin has that final place. Both he and Richarlison have thrived under Carlo Ancelotti, and the toughest fixture list includes Norwich, Southampton and Aston Villa in the next 6 game weeks. Jamie Vardy could be an outside shout for captaincy, but in all honesty, it's very much likely to land on whichever Liverpool midfielder is in the side for when Crystal Palace come to Anfield.